I'm Michaela. I'm a pro educator here with Lashify. I'm going to walk you through a control kit today, why it's super important to start with the control kit, and then we're going to transfer my eye from this to this. It's amazing what you can do with Lashify. So welcome in if you are new. We are Lashify. We are the patented at-home DIY lash extension system, and we have perfected the art of doing the at-home DIY lash extension. So I'm going to walk you through that today. If you have any questions at all, let us know down in the comments. I'm going to have Lashify Bevan here to answer any questions that you may have. So please feel free to ask as we're going through the training and everything, because it's a new system for a lot of people and we want to be here to help in any way that we can. So let's start with the control kit. The reason you want to purchase the control kit is because it has everything in it for you to start, as opposed to you getting everything a la carte or bit by bit. So starting with a control kit, you will get everything that you need to properly apply the system, and you'll have multiple sets to apply with. So if you open this box here, you're gonna have a couple things on top. You're gonna have your control kit little scan card. This has a QR code on it. It will bring you to our site to a learn page where you can learn all different types of videos, tips and tricks, aftercare, which is super important, you name it. You get a pack of wandums. These are your silicone coverings for your wand. You're gonna place these over your wand so that you get a wider fuse. Excuse me. We'll talk about that in a second. You're going to get a nice little welcome card from our CEO and founder. I also say you can always use this to help with speeding up dry time. And then you have your control kit. Real quick, before we go to the control kit, don't throw away this box, because underneath you get a cartridge storage for 12 cartridges. So don't throw that away, because you can start building your kit of all the amazing lashes that you want as well. So let's look at the control kit. Our control kit has everything you need to get started in here. Comes with a mirror. You have your double-sided Whisper Light bond. This bond is the same bond on both sides, but two different applicators. You get your fuse control wand. You get to choose if you want a classic curve or a petite curve. The classic curve is the full curve of the wand that was initially made to go over the eye. If you have a smaller eye, more of a hooded lid, perhaps a mono lid, the nice thing about the petite wand is that it has a flatter curve by 10%, so it can help accommodate other eye shapes, which is great. So just choose which one's going to work best for you and your eye shape. And then you have glass, which is your water resistant seal. You're going to use this about 20 minutes after application, and this is going to help with sealing the lashes off after you've put them on. And then instead of 2 cartridges of Gossamers, you now get 3. So you just need to pick your style. You need to pick A, B, or C, which are our 3 core Gossamer styles. A stands for Amplify. That is our thinnest fiber with the least amount of curl. B stands for Bold. It's a thicker fiber that's got like a 2 coats of mascara-like look to it. And then C has the same thin fiber as A, but with a stronger curl. Today, I'm going to put on A. So this is what A looks like on the eye in 10, 12, and 14. Absolutely beautiful. So any questions about the control kit at all, let us know. You can shop it right here, but it has everything you need to get started. So you're going to get a cartridge of 10, a cartridge of 12, and a cartridge of 14 in your kit when you go to get it for $125. And just for, reference, the hand-patented fuse control one, hand-tooled patented fuse control one is $65 on its own, right? Cartridge of Gossamers on its own, without any sort of like membership discount or anything, is $25. So to get the entire kit with everything in it, it's well worth the price, and especially if you get a few sets out of it so you can practice and properly apply. So let's start applying. I'm going to take my pre-cleanse. This is our prep step. And you want to use this to make sure that there's nothing on your lashes before you go in with the system. I'm dipping my fluffer tool in this, and I'm just going to go in and start brushing through my lashes to make sure there's no old bond, makeup, anything on it that could keep me from applying my lashes properly. Even makeup, you don't want any oil or residue, you don't want any of that before you go in with the system. So the great thing about pre-cleanse is that it can do just that. You can also use it to touch up your lashes once they're on, so you can clean your eyes every day with it. You can also use it as a cleansing water for your skin, to tone your skin. I'm going to take my blow tool now, just give this a nice puff of air, just to make sure that everything's nice and dry. You want to make sure that your lashes are dry before you go in with any of our bonds. You're also going to want to use this to help speed up drying time. So once I have my bonds going through my lashes as I'm building the layers of bond, the great thing about the blow tool is that it helps with just that. Awesome. So the double-sided bond that's in your control kit, the side with the black text has your black micro mascara wand. The side with your white text has a precision tip applicator. So I'm going to take this side here. And we're gonna gently, oh, I just hit my table, sorry, brush through our lash from root to end, making sure that we're doing nice light coats and getting an even distribution of the bond through our lashes. My lashes are super curly and quite short, so I'm able to bring them all the way through. If you're worried about clumping or anything, or you have a longer lash, all you need to do is kind of wiggle and go halfway up. Don't worry about going all the way up the lashes because you don't want them to start sticking together at the top. So super important for that. Boom. I'm gonna close up my tube, and this is where that blow tool comes in handy. And we're just gonna make sure that we speed up tacky time. If the bonds are not tacky, they're not gonna work. So make sure that you give them a hot sec. Hi Debbie, sorry, hello, hello. And make sure you give them a hot sec to get nice and tacky. About 20 to 30 seconds for our traditional bond. You can always take your finger and tap. And if you get a little stick and grip, you know they're good. If you don't, take your blow and go for just a little bit longer to make sure they get nice and tacky. Awesome. So now for our second layer, we're going to take the Whisper Light again. And this time, we're just going to really worry about giving it a wiggle right at the root of the natural lash to build cushion. The spines of your gossamers sit right there. So that is where the most amount of hold needs to be. So I always say wiggling at the root is super important. I have a couple of lashes that like to clump together here. They just like to be friends. So I'm going to take our precision comb here, the side with the dental pick, as I call it, my little dental instrument, and just make sure I separate these. Be super gentle and super careful. Make sure that if there's any bond left there or anything, you get it out and you're good to go. Awesome. Make sure that gets that as tacky. Any questions so far about the bonding technique? The technique that we're doing today is called the lockdown method. Then from there, we're going to go in now with the side with the white text, and this is your precision tool. So it's a nice little precision applicator, and the bond on this side is white and goes down clear. Mine is like at that time where it's like really tacky, like 2 months in, so forgive the look of it. But I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to start dabbing 1 to 2 millimeters from the waterline, creating a nice line. Gives a nice little guideline to help build cushion. You don't need too much. And once this goes from white to clear, we know we're good to go in and apply. Take my bottle. So the key with our bonds is by layering them and building cushion, you're really helping with longevity in that way, and you're really helping to ensure that you have enough bond to get that really nice stick and grip. The tackier the bonds, the better, let me tell you. And once this goes, yep, see it going down from white to clear now? Let's apply. So we're going to do a 10, 2 A12s, and 3 A14s. So we're going to gradually go up in length to give a nice tapered look, kind of to help elongate the eye a little bit there. I know, it is. It's nice, Bev. Instead of doing an open eye, I always do open eyes. So we're going to start with our shorter lengths in the inner corner and then work our way out. So I'm going to take my first gossamer. We're working with our A's today. So this is one of our core gossamers. This is from the Amplify. I'm going to take the A and hold it as close to the top as possible. I'm going to take my mirror and look down so that I can see the 1 to 2 millimeters from my waterline. And I'm just going to go in and boom. By holding it from the top, you make sure that the gossamer is the first thing to hit your eye, and because we let them get nice and tacky, it just sticks on like so, you're good to go. So then from there, we're going to take our next one. Now we're going to take a 12, so we're going to go up in millimeter length now. Again, holding it towards the top so that curve is facing you and it's just going to hit. Looking down again to see that 1 to 2 millimeter length, I'm just going to place this guy right next door and boom. Now, say for some reason, I do like my placement, but say for some reason I don't. I have not fused down. Our bonds are super flexible. They never fully harden or cure. No cyanoacrylates, no formaldehyde, no latex. So you're able to move around and work with the bonds as much as you need to get your perfect placement when you're doing your lash mat. And boom, got that 12 on. So let's take one more 12 now. I like to hold my wand personally for comfort with my middle and pointer finger in front and my thumb in the back. I think it's the easiest way to just get my elbow up, kind of get that underneath curve that I really like as I'm going in to apply. So that's a 10 and 2 12s. Now we're going to take a 14, and the next 3 lashes we do are going to be a 14. Again, just looking down, I'm just going side by side today. I'm not worrying about overlapping, just making sure that I create this nice, perfect, seamless map. just to really open up my eyes. I'm going to take my next one, and see, you're just gently working your way out. That's how easy it is once you really get that stick and grip. You're holding your wand, you're looking down to really see that placement. You just start bing, 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 applying them right next to each other. Now, for the outer corner, for my last gossamer lash, I want to make sure that the spine of my gossamer is a little more parallel to the ground, so that way it gives more of a lift to the eye, as opposed to me angling it to the exact curve of my eye. I don't want it to make it look droopy or anything. So you want to have it have a nice little curve upwards, and boom. And it sticks on just like so. Oh yeah. You just feel so much more complete. It's amazing. Let's fuse. It is super important to fuse to make sure that your natural lashes, the bond that you've put on your natural lashes, and your new gossamers all become one. So take the curve of your wand and kind of have it face up and out away from you. You're going to go over, bring it down, and then fuse like so. You want to make sure that it's all the way closed for about 10 seconds or so. Blink away if you need to, if the bond gets tacky, and then you're good. And everything just comes together once you fuse. It just all becomes one. It's amazing. If I, like, see, I have this one little clump here that I'm not appreciating. You can always take your precision comb after application and just gently lift and separate anything if you need to, even after you've applied the gossamer lashes. And if one kind of lifts or come off, you can always just apply one more dab of Whisper Light if you need to, and you're good to go. You can also come in and spot fuse right after. Beep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're good. Look at some placement here. So this is a 10, 12, and 14 straight from the control kit. So when you get a control kit and you picked Amplify A, for instance, you would get all three of these lengths to be able to create this map. And since we only used 1 10, 2 12s, 3 14s for each eye, there's 12 gossamers per cartridge. So you're going to be able to do multiple sets with the gossamers that you get in your control kit. You can see it's got more of a relaxed look to it, not so much of a heavy curl like some of our other styles. We have so many styles, but this one just has like a really nice, more relaxed look to it. I love that angle. Look at that. And then from the top you can see no harsh lines or anything. Just looks like it's growing out from your eye. We love it. It's great. And that's Lashify. It's as easy as that. And then from here, just a couple aftercare tips. Wait 20 minutes, and then you can apply your glass that comes in your control kit. You're going to run that along the spines. And then you can even flick it up through the lashes to have more of like a glossy wet look to it. And that's going to create water resistance. So that way the water beads off the eye better. Wait 12 to 24 hours before you shower. So shower on a Sunday morning, then put your lashes off, and then shower again Monday morning. Don't take scalding hot water and splash it directly on the lashes. Make sure that you're really gentle in washing your face. I use our Black Magic Cleansing Puff, and I just get right up and around there when I'm washing my face. And then I will take my pre-cleanse and one of our charcoal swabs, and that's where I'll really clean along the lash line and the eye area for bacteria, any buildup, that sort of thing as I'm wearing them as well. Adding the third Gossamer Lash Style offers. Yes, it's so nice. I love having a little 10 on the inner corner. It just really helps make the look more seamless without it being too heavy on the inner corner where you have less lash hairs. So I think adding the 10 so that you have a 10, 12, and 14 option to choose from your core Gossamers really makes all the difference in the world. So awesome. Come join us in the Lashify Life Facebook group. That is where we all connect together. It's an amazing community where we learn new tips and tricks from each other. And yeah, it's just a wonderful way to connect and learn about Lashify. It's an amazing resource too. We have guides in there, albums on lash maps, you name it. And then yeah, shop that control kit down below. Everything I did today comes in the control kit. The bond, the wand, your sealer, the 3 cartridges of Gossamers, 12 cartridges of storage, a mirror in your control kit, and the wandums, which are the silicone coverings that go over your wand. My top 2 add-ons would be the blow tool. It's $7, and that's the beauty of it, is that you can use this, say your lashes get wet, you can use it to dry your lashes, you can use it to dry your natural lashes when you're prepping, you can use it to speed up drying time, you can use it to help speed up the drying of our night bond sealer, for instance. You can use it for so many different things. So it's amazing. So grab that too, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I'll be on TikTok tomorrow. I'll see you guys on TikTok tomorrow. We'll do something fun, big voluminous map, because I haven't done one of those in a while. So yes,